'cause I'm a fury.
Hey, what is good, everybody? Because I'm a Fury here. And wasn't it just 2 weeks ago that we were hearing rumors of possibly Rogue being introduced in Captain Marvel 2, which would be, to me, the most sensible thing to do, especially now that Marvel Studios have the rights to X-Men back, right? But now, I guess it's a slow Marvel news week or something. Now we got rumors that just started earlier today, as I record this, that Henry Cavill is rumored to be playing Wolverine, which I find hard to believe. But if it was to happen, I would be like, okay, well, we'll see what he can do. He wasn't on my list because, of course, he's Superman. I don't know what's the future of that role. Anything can happen, but then he's Geralt also in season 2 of The Witches and Inevitability. And there's a movie coming for Netflix to hold people over for the fact that season 2 will be far off. So I don't see that likely happening. But if it was to happen, I will give him a chance, of course. But let's get back to Captain Marvel 2 and this whole thing about Rogue and how I feel Rogue would be a better choice to be introduced into Captain Marvel 2 if that's what they planning on doing, because both of these stories are rumors, okay? But since 2000, I've wanted Rogue to be done correctly. Now, I can understand in the first X-Men movie, they could have done something to give her powers. I know, be it that they didn't have Captain Marvel to use inside the Fox, because that wasn't part of the deal inside of their vision of X-Men, but they could have found some way, somehow, to make it happen. Instead of waiting all the way to deleted scenes of Days of Future Past to hint at the fact that she got some super strength somewhere, somehow. I don't know, some stupid shit. This is Fox X-Men. But of course, we have apologists for X-Men from the Fox series who are like, oh, you just critical about the Fox movies because the Marvel Cinematic Universe came out. All right, so you telling me somebody came out and did comic book movies better than Fox, but I'm supposed to still be loyal to Fox because I'm an X-Men fan? No, that's what keeps them complacent, But Fox is done with X-Men. Anyway, I was talking about how people were getting on me because I've been critical about X-Men for years. I think after X-Men 3 is what did it for me. That after that, I was like, you know what, done. Okay, and then First Class, despite the movie being good, that wasn't First Class. They had a chance to go back and do it right, but no, they still wanted to connect it to a already messed up universe of X-Men characters cinematically. There's no consistency. There was none. This is why I want Rogue to be done correctly. Now, I ain't saying it has to be match up perfectly with the comic book, because Marvel Cinematic Universe doesn't match up perfectly with the comic book, but it has certain character beats in it that do match up with it. So I want Rogue's ascent to power, given, we all know she got her powers from Carol Danvers for holding her too long. Okay? We never seen Rogue use the binary of it. Maybe she only took her strength. It seems like, or maybe Rogue never had a mastery of the power because she never understood the power. Danvers understands the power. So you get what I'm saying with this, but this is the Rogue that I've been a fan of. I've been a fan of that one since her inception. I remember the comic I had where she's on the cover, she goes to the door and she's greeted by Colossus of the X-Mansion, and he punches her because he still sees her as a enemy. And they say, and rumor in Captain Marvel 2 is that she's supposed to start out as a mutant terrorist. I guess we can always have Mystique in disguise the whole time, which will be revealed later on or after credits. That would be smart if you do that in Captain Marvel 2. But anyway, back to the comic. She came there looking for help. And that's when she became a good guy. Kitty didn't trust her. Colossus didn't trust her. There was a few others that was like, okay, we'll give her a chance, and that's after she did what she did to Carol Danvers. But Carol Danvers woke up from that coma and came hunting her as binary. She just was known as binary, and what happened is that she was beating up Rogue, but she realized Rogue was turning her life around and becoming good, and she let Rogue be and just flew off. That's I have that comic book somewhere here. And then we had the black and green costume Rogue from then on. And then she got that yellow and green one with the brown flight jacket, which is kind of funny because Carol Danvers does that in the movie version. I guess they can always link that to subconsciously, she's a part, Danvers will always be a part of her. They can do stuff of that nature. So I'm all for this. I would prefer that they introduce Rogue into Captain Marvel 2. I prefer that rumor over the whole Henry Cavill Wolverine thing, because Rogue is more believable and more likely to happen. But I digress. Anyway, because I'm a Fury, I'm here, and now I'm out. Peace.